What is going on, everybody? Vex30 here, coming with a new video, and today we are going over the Furia changes to Solar Blessing. So first thing I want to address, one, the PTS is down currently while I'm trying to record and get the footage for this video. So you're seeing not Furia on screen because I have two Furia games that I played on stream that are the main gameplay. So that's the reason for that. Two, when we talk about the build, I had to go into the video and screenshot it because, again, the PTS is down and I wasn't able to screenshot the build. I'll just go over it. You'll just see my face on the left side as I am reading off the build. Same thing with the talent. I can't really pull up or I'll have the talent pulled up from in-game, and then we'll talk about that as well. It'll be the same format as the Genos video. We'll first talk about the build, the talent, how we used it, and then what we think about Furia so far, and then we'll jump into the gameplay. I will try to remember to put timestamps in the description so you all can follow along or skip around if you'd like. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do those fun things on the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the talent and the build. First, let's talk about what they changed on Furia, and that includes throwing up the talent and discussing it on screen. Solar Blessing. Refiring Pyre Strike stops it in place. Any ally in the beam is healed for 100 every 0.05 seconds. They basically made it to where you can't hit allies with the beam, but when you throw the beam out, you can press the beam button again, whatever your hotkey is, and stop it in its place. Interesting notes about that. One, you cannot hit allies with it. It will go right through them. But with that, if the beam goes through an ally, it will heal them for the duration it's going through them if you don't decide to stop it where that ally is. So interesting notes about that talent and how that works. They also did change the right click build where you right click to reduce the cooldown of your beam. They changed that to a movement speed card, which is kind of terrible. So I wouldn't suggest running it anymore. Again, I would show it on screen, but the PTS is down. Next, the build. So this is a work in progress, all right? So PTS builds for me are a foundation to a better build, and I can slowly test things and try new things, but this is the build I've landed on for now. Stoke the Fire 5, reduce the cooldown of Fire Strike for 4 seconds when hitting people with your Wings of Wrath balls. You have 3 of those, so reduction up to 12 seconds with your dash if you hit all 3. Note on that, you cannot hit shields with the balls, it will not reduce it. Solar Flare 5, increase the radius on Pyre Strike by 50%. The idea behind this has to do with whenever we talk about the final decision on our verdict on Furia is people still do have to move into the beams and realize it is there. So this helps that. Pyretic Dynamo, whoo, sheesh. Increase max ammo by 2, that's always great for Furia. Though I actually like the right click. Once you heal somebody with your right click, you gain ammo more. Iridescent Being, increase health, and then the one on the left is your self-sustain at level 3. You get self-sustain for right-clicking allies. So that is the build. The idea behind it is getting as many beams as possible, getting self-sustain, making sure your allies get in the beam. Very simple build and hasn't changed much from old Solar Blessing builds. So the final verdict on Furia. I've played about 3 or 4 games now on PTS with Furia, and again, I still do want to do more testing, but where I've landed is I don't think she is going to be a main support still, though I'm mainly talking about a meta main support. I do think now she is way more viable with Solar Blessing. I don't think she's going to outperform other supports like Genos, Ceres, Damba, all those Grover, all those good supports. But if you play Solar Blessing now, and if you're good at stopping the beam where it's supposed to stop, I feel like you're going to be okay. Like, you're not going to be throwing pretty much. That's what's important. You're not going to throw your games by picking this, though it's not going to be super meta, but it is a step in the right direction. But one thing this beam does help with is a damage Furia, I would say. Like, Exterminate is now nerfed, but with Solar Blessing, it's now has offensive and defensive capabilities. You can now stop a beam in a doorway to stop somebody from touching or to stop somebody from pushing you. It's got a lot of useful interactions and a lot of use cases in game. So it's been very fun to play and find different uses rather than just stopping it on ally. So overall, Furia, not a meta support, but is now viable, and you're not throwing if you're picking Solar Blessing anymore. I've redacted what I said before because it finally got changed. But that is my opinions. That's the build. That's the talent. Let's go and jump into the gameplay so you can see this firsthand. It's better than the base ammo. Did I just miss? I think I did. I promise, other team, this was not planned to go Furia Yag. I swear. But, you know, we take what we get here. No, that plucked me. No, that wasn't a good Fury ult. We are dead. Ah, that was a bad Fury ult. I'll admit it. That was a panic ult. But I should have realized their team was dead no matter what there, so just not ulted. Whoops. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, I tried. I like how they get healing too when they run through it. So like Lian there got healed, which is actually super nice. I'm glad it works like that. No, shield, 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 no! Alright, we got morale boost. Yeah, but yeah, Tofu, I definitely agree. The way it is now is just so much better. It's more, oh, it's less of an RNG fest now. Like way less of an RNG fest. Poor fishnet. I didn't realize he was just hanging there, dude. I feel bad. That's what feels bad, man. We've been there. Eh. Nice. No. Aggressive play didn't work. We need cauterize for that to work. Let's go ahead and get Wrecker. If we have a little bit of cauterize, that play is insane. We're chilling.
I do not make mistakes. Wait, 30 seconds remaining.
Oh my god, we're doing so much damage.
3, 2, 1.
No. Unlucky.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy killing spree.
I think I like Furia so far. I don't know if it's like worth on Frog, but I think on shorter maps she's gonna be way better. I don't know. I think Fury got a buff, but I don't think it makes her like too much more viable as Solar Blessing. I don't know. I think it just makes the it just makes it a little bit more skillful. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Yeah, cock up to 75%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, Lian's dead. Ooh, Land's not dead.
Double kill.
Interesting.
Killing spree.
Poor fish. Don't think I got a bounce there. I didn't get a reset there.
Tag team.
I think I'm okay.
I like it. Give me. I say when it's over.
And the chairs Furia? Yeah. And they just didn't need to reduce the they like slowly nerfed Furia into the ground. It's not just Paladins, but like a lot of games do this where they nerf a ton of different things on a character and expect them to like like at one point the character is just going to become dog, you know? Guess he got killed by the beam.
I should buy something nice.
Does that talent also give you kind of exterminate? Yeah, it is kind of like exterminate without the bonus damage, which is kind of cool. Like this, since it can be stopped, it can be used offensively and even better defensively, which is cool.
Capture point spawning in 15
I think an interesting change though to Solar Blessing, chat. Now hear me out. You decrease the healing a little bit more, but give it 2 charges. So like you feel okay.
4,
You
3,
could
2,
feel better about using it offensively without like throwing. So like you would decrease the healing on it, right? But have 2. That'd be interesting.
You're not done.
Troll, legit smoke. Yeah, that's actually, I like that. That's an interesting idea. I don't know if hi-rez has the capabilities of like coding that though. I bet they can though. I think Adonis, when I was talking to him about it like a long time ago, when he was saying it was just harder to code the beam sticking still or like reactivating the beam. I might be talking out of my ass right now, but if I remember, somebody said that at one point, that it's just in general harder.
Tag team.
But yeah, Floopsy, I 110% agree with that. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, that's a lot of healing. I mean, we had Yag, to be fair, and Nando. And both of our tanks were looking for our beams, so. Good healing, though. Yeah, but just because it's a low player base doesn't mean the game has had server issues. The game is having like stagnation issues. Like there hasn't been a patch for a while. It's not just easy mode. I don't think easy mode bullshit's killing the game. That's just, I think 110% wrong. I would like to see
You're lucky that I
older things like Bomb King surfing or Bomb King juggling and Drogo surfing back in the game, right? I would love to see it, but I don't think it's overall good for the game. I think it hurts the casual player base. You got to remember, like most of the player base are casuals, and like they are like not hardcore gamers. You also have to remember games like Lawbreakers, Split Break. Give me a couple others, or Split, whatever. What was that game called? Give me a couple others, chat. Like games like Lawbreakers that are really high skill games. Those games don't live for a reason because the market right now is a casual market. Look at games like Fortnite when it first came out. It has a very high skill cap, but it's super easy to get into and play. games are just way more casual nowadays. Specifically FPS games are way more casual. You have to cater to the casual audience because it's the majority of the player base. So you have to simplify things.
I say when it's over.
Except CS, yeah, there are games that work, but CS and Valorant also, like, Valorant in particular has like really easy things to it. But there is a reason why specifically like Lawbreakers and that kind of games don't make it. Attaboy, you get, yeah. It's pretty fun to watch you discuss games while wrecking, yeah. I'll tell you something, like, I played healers so much, I could like look at the other screen and still like play the game. Like, it's just like second nature. Mine just died, so I'm using a spare. I like wireless mice as long as you get you have to go high quality with wireless mice. You can't buy cheap. If you're gonna buy wireless, you buy expensive. You buy the best because wireless you need it's close to the best, like the Razer Viper Ultimate and the Logitech ones. There's a bunch of Logitech ones that are super fucking good. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but I'm gonna kill this Rom. Oh, he didn't die. I thought he was dead. Listen, he should have been dead. Unbelievable. No wireless gaming on wireless at all. I recommend it 110%. Playing professional for 2 years on wireless mouse, as well as teammates who can preach and vouch for wireless mice, I would 100% recommend them. They are amazing and very similar, if not the same as wired nowadays. The technology has progressed far enough to where they're viable. Talking about mice? Yeah, we're talking about mice. I don't think keyboards are there, though I'm unsure. Haven't done research into wireless keyboards. But yeah, we're talking about mice, though. What the hell? Go away from me, you fucking nerds. Ah, he went there. What the hell? How is he not dead? Oh, sorry, Zad. That's just bot links. It automatically deletes links. But what he did link was prosettings.net, and it's a place where you can check like pro settings from different games, and a lot of people use wireless mice. There's a response. Yeah, there's no it's so nice. Like, it's so nice, wireless mice. I use the Razer Viper Ultimate myself. This is the mouse I use. It is so fucking nice. This mouse is so fucking good.